hours for all of my earth signs. So let's get started with some signs and synchronicities that you guys could look out for in the next 48 hours. Earth signs are the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. So if there's any Taurus, Virgos, or Capricorns out there, this reading is for you for the next 48 hours. Liquid courage. Interesting. Some of you guys might be drinking in the next 48 hours. And while you guys are under the influence, you might get the idea to drunk text somebody, drunk call somebody. So be on the lookout for that. The number 1, unity, new beginnings, independence, the potential for creation, divine consciousness. Number 1. So you guys might be seeing the number 1 a lot. And like I said, 1 is about unity and new beginnings. Most definitely divine consciousness, the 1, creator. And then you got interracial relationship. So I don't know my Cappies, my Tauruses, my Virgos. Some of you guys might be in an interracial relationship, or someone of another race has piqued your romantic interest. Back of the deck, Pisces. So those are some things to keep a lookout for, especially that number 1. If you start seeing the number 1 a lot, pay attention to that. And really, when numbers come up as a sign or synchronicity, you want to pay attention to what you were doing when you saw the number 1, what you were thinking when you saw the number 1, how you were feeling when you saw the number 1, and also how those feelings, those thoughts, those actions, how they correlate to unity, new beginnings, independence, and the potential for creation and your connection to divine consciousness. So let's see if we got some themes that come out. You know what? No, I'm going to go with my Oracle deck. Let's do the Oracle deck. Let's see what comes out for you guys. Okay. Peace. Okay, give me 1 second. My baby is calling me. Give me 1 second. You need Mickey Mouse. You're welcome. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Okay, so you got peace. So the peace card is about focusing on things that bring you peace. I'm going to read the oracle message for the peace card, though, so that you guys can know exactly the message that they have here. It says freedom from attachment and radial acceptance. So you guys might be in a moment in your life where you might feel like you are obligated to the people that you associate with at this moment in your life. And Spirit is wanting you to know, like, it's okay to be self-centered. It's okay to focus on your peace. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radial acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Let's see if we can get some more oracles. Okay. And then some of you guys, you got imagined and orphaned. Some of you guys might be feeling abandoned by someone, or maybe you really are an orphan. Maybe at an early stage in your life, people abandoned you, the people that you needed the most. They left you when you needed them the most. And then you have imagine. So, Spirit wants you to really focus on your own intuition, your grandest desires, what it is, what life you have imagined for yourself. Let's do. You got abandoned again. I don't know if you can see that. Look, these are two different decks. First, you got orphaned. Oh, that's the wrong card. But peace, yes. First, you got orphaned. It's probably backwards. And then you guys got abandoned, which pretty means the same thing: left out, walked away, cold. So this could be a love situation for some of you all. With this other card, I get love energy off of it. With the orphan card, I get family energy off of it. Like, some of you all were really orphans. You lost your mother, maybe due to, death, or disease, or some kind of addiction. Who knows? You lost your father due to some kind of addiction, or something broke up your home. Oh, then you got soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. So with the soulmate card here, a lot of you guys are feeling abandoned by someone that you love, that you were romantically or intimately involved with, and that relationship has come to an end, and you're trying to find a way to make peace with it. And that's why you guys got the peace card. And that's also correlating to the number one. You know how they say one is the loneliest number? Not trying to be funny, but you guys are feeling lonely. You're feeling left out, and you're feeling like you have this new beginning because somebody walked out of your life, and now you have to start over. Not that you lost everything in this relationship, which sometimes that does happen. And if that happened to you, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Sometimes that does happen, where the person leaves and they take everything because we gave so much to that relationship. Now we don't have anything for ourselves. But also, it's a new beginning, because now, for all this time, for however much time, you were two. It was you and this person, and now it's just you. And now you have to readjust to life. It could be just as simple as your routine changing. Like, you come home and you cook dinner for the two of you all. Or when you're on your lunch break, you call this person. Now your lunch break rolls around and you have to find something else to do because you can't call this person anymore. Then you got longing. Yeah, this is definitely giving me some. Don't get me wrong, some of you all could have like a family type situation where you feel abandoned. But for most of you all, I'm seeing here, this is a relationship with somebody that you felt was a soulmate. And they still could be a soulmate, even though they walked out of your life. But what I'm seeing here is this is a soulmate that has walked away from you, or you had to walk away from them. You're craving them, and you are going through an emotional storm. You're going through an emotional storm. Let's get one more of these. Silence, no words. So this person is, what I'm getting from that, this person isn't even giving you closure. The closure that you feel like you would need in order to move on from them. You need closure, and they're not giving it to you. They don't even care to talk about what's happened. And you're desperately, like, you're confused. This is what I'm feeling. That you all are confused. This is what spirit is giving me. You all are confused. You thought this person loved you, and you're confused about how they could walk away from you without even closure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or even try to work this out. Let's get some tarot. Mm. Okay, so we got the Page of Swords reversed. So some of you guys are stalking this person because you just trying to figure out. So like, what, you got another woman or something? You got another man or something? Because what's going on? And if you got another man or another woman that soon, was she around? Was he around when me and you was together? Because make it make sense. How is it that you're just able to just pick up and leave me here without so much as a word? Well, some of you all are stalking. Some of y'all are spying. Some of y'all need answers, and I don't blame you. Then you got the Nine of Cups. You felt like this person was your wish fulfillment. You know, maybe you guys were going through a rough patch, but at the end of the day, this was somebody that you wanted. This was somebody that you saw a future with. Then you got the Six of Wands reversed and the Empress. Okay. More on the Empress. I understand the Six of Wands is a card. When it's in reverse, it's a card of feeling defeated. It's a card of feeling like you failed. With the Empress here, why the Empress? The Ten of Pentacles reversed. More Spirit. Why is the Empress here? Five of Pentacles. Okay, so you feel like regardless of whether or not this person is in your life, whether or not you guys are going to be with this person, you feel like even if you've lost it all, you feel like you're capable of rebuilding. You feel like you're capable of regaining. Especially here, yeah, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You feel like, okay, and honestly, now that this person has walked away, you don't even know if you still want this person because of the way they walked away from you. As, more on this Four of Cups. You feel like you're an abundant person. Like you might be hurt right now. Your feelings are hurt. But at the end of the day, you know who you are. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you know who you are. Yeah, it's a lot of hurt coming out. So you don't want this person. This person hurt you so bad. I don't know what they did, but they hurt you so bad that you don't even want them right now. You miss them. You love them. And you're confused about how they could do you like this. But at the end of the day, because of the way they just did you, you don't even want them. That's what I'm getting here. And you're the Empress. You feel like you're the Empress. You know your worth. You know that if this relationship didn't work out, somebody will come. It's almost like you're waiting for the moment to show this person, I don't need you, and I never needed you. I wanted you, and that's what made you special. Now the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, and when this person finally does come around, because you feel like they're going to have to come back. You do. Regardless of how like high and mighty they are on their horse right now or whatever may have you, you feel like eventually this person is going to have to come back. And when they do, you're going to give them a piece of your mind. Let's see. Let's pull something from the spirit animal deck. So you got the wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom, and the white raven spirit, trust in the magic. Yeah, again, you're relying on your own spiritual strength. You know who you are. You know that you're the empress, or if you're a man, you know that you're an emperor. You know that you possess divine feminine or divine masculine energy. And so because of that, you are not afraid. Then I was getting ready to say to rely on what's inside of you, what in on your own depths. And then it says time for a deep dive. You are not afraid to rest on your own laurels. You know what you possess. You know who you are. You're not confused about any of that. And then with the wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. It's kind of saying like, you look at this as, this breakup might not be fresh. You know what I'm saying? This might have happened a week or two ago or something. I don't know. For some of you. And you are in a position where you're kind of like, I am going to learn from this situation. You know what I'm saying? No one will ever no one will ever trick me like this person tricked me. No one will ever get over on me like this person got over on me. Never again will I trust words that are devoid of action. And that's just kind of where you are with it. Let's pull a moonology. Let's pull a moonology, and then we'll do some hidden truth oracles. That one really wants to be out, so we'll take it. The energy is gaining momentum in a waxing moon. And I'm going to show you guys what the waxing moon looks like. That's a waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum, meaning, so you might be in the beginning stages. The breakup might be somewhat fresh, but it's not the absolute beginning. You're at the point where things are getting ready to pick up for you. And believe it or not, somebody that hurt you like this, even if it's just for the time being, even if eventually you're going to take this person back, they're not worth your time right now, right? This is the moment where you have to focus on yourself. And you already know that because you're coming out as the Empress. You view yourself as the Empress. You know you're the Empress. So, with that being said, it's like you're stepping into a position of power over the situation. And once you take control of the situation, you will alchemize it. You will turn it into a different type of situation. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. So, Spirit is asking you to really meditate over what happened. Like, instead of just feeling sorrow about it, like the wolf spirit card is urging you to do, um take this time to really get some clarity within yourself about how this could happen, because believe it or not, we give people permission to treat us a certain way. And Spirit wants you to be aware of whatever part that you played in the fallout. From the Angels and Ancestors deck, you got Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. And what I'm getting from this is self-love. Self-love. That's what I'm getting from this. Something about the art in this picture is giving me self-love. Like, maybe this relationship distracted you from you, the most important part, the most important player in this game. All right, I'm going to pull some hidden truth oracles, and then I'm going to close this reading out. Okay. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So, for a lot of you guys, because what I'm getting from these cards, this person hasn't been very vocal since you all's breakup, since the fallout. Maybe you caught this person cheating, or I don't know what. And when you confronted them, you thought that they were going to fight for you, and they didn't. They walked away, and it was just too clean of a break. You were looking at them like, really? You know? But in reality, sometimes they stay awake thinking about you. You know what that means? They're losing sleep. So they can play it cool all they want to. But if they're staying awake thinking about you, that means they're lying in bed trying to go to sleep, but cannot, because they're haunted by you, your emotions, and the intensity of your emotions. They can act nonchalant all they want, but they can feel you. I wish I could share my good news with you. So remember when I was saying earlier in the reading, like, you might have to get used to a new routine, whereas you would call this person during your lunch break, and now you can't do that anymore. Now you got to find other things to do on your lunch break or whatever. You know, when you get off work, when you're driving home, whenever it is you call them and you're used to calling them and you can't do that anymore, they're feeling that. They're feeling that void. They're wishing that they could call you just as, if not more, because I'm seeing you standing in a position of power. I'm seeing you standing in a position of power. You feel like this person did you wrong. You have choice words. And that is why this person has not come back around. You think that this person doesn't care? That's not what's going on. They're wrong. It's two left feet. And they're scared of what you're going to say to them when they do come back around. They don't know what's getting ready to come out your mouth. They just know that whatever it is, you're entitled to those words. And they're afraid because they don't know how to take accountability for their actions. I look for you everywhere. I wish I could take my words back. Yeah. So when you tried to make this person take accountability for their actions, for whatever this might have been, instead of taking accountability, they lashed out and they said nasty things to you. And now they're stuck because now the only thing to do now is accept responsibility for their bad behavior. And because they're not doing that, they think about you all day, because it's not like they don't want you. They do want you. They just don't know how to face you. Okay, so that was my reading for my earth signs, my my Capricorns, my Virgos, and my Tauruses. Um like, share, and subscribe. I hope this reading helped. I do go live and I do free readings. I'm thinking to not tomorrow, but Friday evening. I'll post in the community tab to let you guys know that I'll be going live on Friday. It'll probably be Friday. What time though, I'm not sure. But keep a lookout for that. If you guys are subscribed to the channel, then when I post in the community tab, you guys will get a heads up on that. And then, other than that, be safe. I love you guys, and I will see you guys the next time.